But putting that into play, we're going to go over to pocket option to show exactly how this skill set works, right? So I'm going to the demo market, entering in all the steps to this strategy so that you guys understand exactly where to go, where to get it, and how to put it in your indicators list. All right. So first, we want to look over here where our currency pairs are. You should see GBP, JPY, or whatever pair you may have loaded up there. Next to that, you will have your candles, right? This will be showing the chart types, time frames, and the settings. You want to be on the 2-minute, 3-minute, or 5-minute time frame using this strategy. Have your chart types on candles, all right? Then there will be the indicators tab right beside it. You'll click a moving average twice, 3 times, I'm sorry, you click the moving average 3 times, a momentum, a MACD, and also the stochastic oscillator. Along with that, once you have that completed into your chart, you should see all 3 of your indicators down below, along with your moving averages to the left over here under your currency pair. Then you want to click the pencil so you can edit, so you can modify them. Modifying this period for the 2 as we have on here for our steps using the needed indicators, smoothing blue and 2 pixel. So that'd be 2 SMA as marked, blue, 2 pixel. Next one will be 7 EMA, white, 2 pixel. The third one would be EMA 50, EMA, styles, 2 pixel, green. You close that door for me, Kate. So now that you have all these marked into your chart should be similar to what I'm seeing now. Now we're going to go select the pair so we can use this strategy in the market. Starting with Euro odd, 70% payout. First, we want to identify our support and our resistance. All right, now we have identified our support. I want to identify our resistance. On the support, you should get 2 or more taps for it to be identified as a resistance. I'm sorry, 2 or more taps for it to be identified as a support, and 2 or more taps for it to be identified as a resistance. So once you have your support and resistance mark, you now see that price is in between your support and resistance. What we will wait for is for price to touch our resistance and look for it to turn around, going down to the downside as it's starting to play out now. Current trend is a slight uptrend from this point going forward. Slight consolidation before this up movement. I'm going to find a different pair, being that this one has not yet played out in our favor. So right now we have what would be Euro CAD. As you see, that's not playing out either. Boom. So as you see, if we mark our support and resistance and AUD CAD right around here will be our support on a 1 minute time frame. We have one cross going up on the stochastic, one cross coming on the MACD, and momentum is shifting to the upside. Along with that, we want to get a cross up with our blue SMA2 crossing up through our white to get our confirmation for a buy. If blue and white touches green crossing up, that'll be a triple confirmation for a buy, along with our 3 confirmations on our indicators.
So Chris, real quick, while you watching this one, can you go over why is it important to make sure that all of them are confirmed before they're getting in, and go over them crossing instead of them close to each other? Why are you looking at that too?
Okay, so reason why the confirmations are important, guys, stochastic. So being that this marks support and resistance, anytime you have price, which would be the blue and orange lines crossing up from the 20 line, you want to look for a buy position as it's starting to play out now. And along with that, you want your cross to come from the bottom side going up with momentum for the MACD. So those two play in conjunction with each other as far as the direction and strength of price. Although MACD also follows the direction and strength of price itself, the stochastic does it for you also. Along with that coming into play, momentum, which is the strength of price, is showing that it's still red. And when you start to see a green flare come up top, you now know that price is stronger to the upside and you're looking for that move to continue, right? Along with the crosses going up, blue crossing up through white, that'd be good for a buy. Crossing up, notice I said crossing up through white for a buy. You would look for that. Why? Because those EMAs, once they cross, it is a impulse once they cross on this move going up to the upside. However, when they cross with the green, it's more confirmation as far as to why this trade will most definitely end up in your favor to being a buy. All right. So now that we have all 3 of our crosses going up, and I'm looking at price moving to my green line, I'm going to take for a buy, meaning that all my crosses and my confirmations are coming into play, I'm sorry. Taking a buy. I am now in profit. 50 seconds left on the clock. My blue and white EMA lines are coming up to my green EMA, continuing to the upside with price following the momentum. As I said, once the green flare came up, you have a strong move to the upside along with your impulses on your crosses. Price is moving up from your 20. Green is crossing up through red, and momentum is taken to the upside, along with your crosses going up on the chart, following the green line coming to it for a golden cross is what I would call it. Still in profit, 6 seconds left on the trade. 3, 2, 1, and cleared in 1 minute.
Wow. Wait a minute, y'all. Uh, did y'all see that? Like, drop a one in the chat if you just saw him clearly clear, like, for real. Drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat if you just saw him clearly clear, like for real. Drop a one in the chat. If y'all paying attention and y'all saw what just happened, y'all saw how easy it was for him to clear that trade with all of them crossing and confirming. Drop a one in the chat. And this is something that him and another leader, Jerry McDaniel, this is something that they created about a month, almost a month or two ago. And when they showed it to me, at first I was like, yeah, right. They ain't make no thousands of dollars. Now, mind you, he is in a demo because he wants to show you guys. But what I saw on their accounts, I'm not gonna put their business out to tell you how much there is in their accounts. But what I saw in their accounts left me like speechless. So I asked them to show me, and when they showed me, the same thing he just showed me is what he's showing you now. And it was like clear, 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 clear. And I said, man, we got to show the team. So that's crazy, Chris. That's crazy.
Most definitely, most definitely. So again, guys, you most definitely want to take a screenshot of this because these are the needed indicators that you will need when using the strategy. However, although the strategy is golden, you most definitely still want to make sure that you're plugged into the academy, still receiving the gems, and also using Cash Trap in conjunction with this strategy. Oh my God. Right? So when we go to Cash Trap, and we're probably looking for a put or a call, and we got our confirmations for a call or put. Well, if you ever seen for yourself to come in here and take any trades from Cash Trap itself, you'll know that this spits out trades all day, every day for you to make a profit. However, still using the confirmations that we have lined up for it. So we just took what was that, Euro CAD for a buy. Now look at here. Price crossed up from our RSI on Cash Trap. Stochastic crossed up. We got a B. We got the call. And guess what else we had? We had the strength index stronger to the upside.
Wow.
In conjunction, guys, this is a beauty. So most definitely make sure you're taking notes on this because the gems that we are dropping are for you. You may be that one that was, oh man, I really ain't making no profit, or I missed and fell back, or I stumbled out, took a L. Well, do not over leverage, stay coachable, remain a student to the process, and I promise you, you will succeed. I've been here for a year now, and I can tell you honestly, I struggled in my first month, 2 months. However, reason being, I was being hard-headed and not plugging in. So if you're plugged in, you're going to get everything that you always wanted out of this. Value is what you get. Price is what you pay. Thank you all for attending. See you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I'm going to pass this back to Shanika. Let her take the floor.
Thank you, Chris, for doing that and showing us how you and everyone else on your squad has been able to make that.